I suck at precision platforming with a keyboard and mouse. To think I grew up with, I grew up with Mega Man X as, like, as my primary, like, game. But that was also when I was a kid, and it had a completely different control scheme. I don't know how I did it. Yeah, if you didn't know, Mega Man X was on DOS, of all things. My dad just randomly... I think we went to, like, a computer parts store, so my dad could make a new computer when we were kids. Or when my brother and I were kids. And he just randomly let us pick up Mega Man X as our, like, Actually, I should probably go the other way. I don't know what happens if I drain one of these lakes. That's probably a bad move. Floppy disks. Yup. Though I think Mega Man X was actually the first CD we ever owned, followed by Red Alert. Like we had exactly 2 computer games up until Chex Quest came out. There's still no sign of cacti around here. So either they're up high, or I've just totally forgotten about their existence. Oh. They're destroying the world here. They don't like it. It does look like there's like more world generated over there. It's just not shown. Probably for memory issues and whatnot. Ripes. You know, I said like enemies waiting for you up at the surface. Here we go. Not expecting this much. I do like the music for this game. It's very loungy. Like, this is the kind of thing that I could potentially just turn on and listen to. After the fact. What is this? Can I get these? Black dirt. I don't think I have a whole lot of black dirt, so I'm just gonna grab it all. I guess I don't want to grab too much of it, because then we'll lose out on getting more white flowers. In the off chance I somehow didn't make it. I actually almost didn't make it. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of bridge over like that. Anything that wants to fly through will just be able to fly through, no problem. And we can get out of here. Let's see, yeah, there's nothing over there. I should probably quick save now that I'm out of the volcano. Okay. So the volcano would be a good way to get up to the, would be a good way to get up to the Sky Islands, but I'm not sure if there are any immediately available up there. I remember when this was a giant lake. Now it's kind of partially a giant lake. I guess I did make a bunch of holes that lead downwards, so it's actually draining. See, is this a new series? Sort of. I started this a couple nights ago, and I figured I'd keep going with it tonight. I'm just gonna kind of block this off a little bit, because I would actually like it if the water collected again. It makes traversing the environment much easier. And at some point I'll get one specific entry point. Into the world. You know, it'd actually be kind of neat if the world slowly regenerated, you know, around places that aren't, that don't have, like, platforms and stuff. And, like, it can be a really forgiving, area of effect, honestly. But, you know, just, like, if it's too far from, does this lead down? No, that's a dead end. I can leave the dead ends, I just want to let the water collect again. Because I actually did like it when it was kind of flooded around here. It was cool. Do I need more of those? I have no idea if I do. Okay. Let's grab every little thing. Yeah, I can't take anything more off of my ship, but that's fine. We should probably see what I can craft. See, I didn't dig up from here. Cool. Okay. The big hole is on the right. I didn't block it off. I blocked part of it off. I'll come back later. It's, like, not an immediately high priority here. Now, this area, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to block off and turn into a lake again. And I'm not entirely sure if I want to, either. So we want to build up, like, right here. Actually, we probably want to... Ooh. We probably want to get another pair of these repair turrets. See, these ones? Okay. Let's find that in my inventory. Which is starting to become unmanageable. Because, yeah, we want to have 2 repair turrets going at the same time. Laser gun. I don't think it... Oh, wait, no. I don't want the laser gun. It's outdated already. Now, Gatling laser or ZFO. Let's see. Combat drone. Let's get the combat drone. Okay, so he's got a gun. Question is, okay, so now we've got the ant armor as well. Jetpack's a little ways off. With the replay button, it's even easier. Okay, I'm gonna kind of cut this area out for a bit. We want to get turret, and... Oh. These have to be on the ground. Oh, and they have no power. Okay, so that actually... That kind of sucks for what I'm doing here. So I've got to go back to playing Repairman. Because, yeah, I don't have a proper base. Luckily, I can kind of keep it going. Main thing is I'm just kind of a, I'm a bit of a vagrant here. I haven't had the need necessarily to really focus on building any... like, building up any specific location, because I can't come back to it. Very fast. Like, if I'm underground, I pretty much have to tough the whole thing out. So the idea of building, like, a base seems more work than it's worth. Especially if stuff is breakable. Okay. Alright, so let's just pick him back up. I'll keep that in mind. If I want to have a proper defense, I'm going to need... well, something completely different. Let's see. So yeah, possibly a hydroelectric generator, possibly a couple other things. Let's stick this sucker down again. So yeah, I actually don't have any of the T4 guns, do I? Well, I can probably get the laser Gatling. And let's grab the ZFO. I think both are fair. I'd like to get the grenade launcher, but I haven't found any unstable gem residue. Oh. Advanced flashlight. See, wire crossing. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff for wiring up your setup. But I'll figure that out later. Okay, let's see. So, items. We got some new guns. So let's get the Gatling laser and the ZFO. Okay, so the Gatling laser I can just fire forever. Awesome. Okay, that'll make my life easier. Alright, so base question is how much can I just build up here? But it looks like a single stack tower actually works rather well. I can get up to the most basic sky islands without immediately any worry. Right. Which means now it's time to strip mine this one for all it's worth. Because I need a ton of lightweight rock if I want to build what I need to build. Let's see. I guess I'll leave kind of the lower limit so I can reach the thing if I want to change the angle I come from. It's gonna make the poor thing look awful. Okay. The ZF is auto-aim once you hit an enemy with it. Cool. I kind of figured that's how it worked. Okay, there's another one directly above. Let's just try and go up with our better structures. Yeah, I think, honestly, I might have just been building too big. There we go. Because, yeah, the dev was like, yeah, you built your, like, crazy bridge just a bit too big. I'm just gonna kind of brace this thing for a second. That actually did not help. Okay. So this is gonna be one of those where I actually have to consider what I'm doing a little bit. The interesting thing is trying to make a side brace oftentimes destabilizes it, which I don't fully understand, but a lot of that just has to do with the fact that I don't understand proper construction, probably. Yeah, okay, that's gonna help out. Because you really think having these braces on the side would, like, actually help. But it almost seems like it hurts more than anything else. Oh, whatever. We're up here. Again. I think I'll just leave my, base wooden platforms. Because, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have anything else. Yeah, okay, that auto-aim is gonna be kind of helpful. I don't think I have anything else immediately in the area. Okay, so I'm just gonna strip mine the sides here. Because we do need a bunch of these to get where we need to go. Okay. I'm just kind of in Zen mode. This music really doesn't help. I don't know how I played this until about 2 a.m. the other night. Like, that to me is a bit of a mystery. Listening to the music, I'm like, this is like actually one of the most relaxing soundtracks I've had to listen to in ages. And like, I played Far Lone Sails. That game was like zen. This game gives it a run for its money, except for, you know, the content. For a game with a name Dig or Die, it's very relaxing much of the time. Must be the music. It's absolutely the music. If this actually had like a much more robust, like if the exciting music was playing all the time, I think I'd be significantly less sleepy. Not that it's like really a major complaint. I'm just like, holy crap, I am like snoozing here already. I mean, to some degree it's my fault. I was like, I'm really tired today because I went to the gym. Let's yeah, let's just destroy this from the bottom. I don't think I have a whole lot of interest in keeping that tower there specifically. I don't see any other major towers. Or not towers. I don't see any other major islands in the lineup on this side. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of extend this over because I want to grab as many of these. Yeah, the change of pace with the nighttime is kind of nice. I almost actually wish this game gave you more tools to return to your base, and then like really incentivized using your base. Because unfortunately, like ranging out too far, you're not going to make it back in time, and it would be kind of nice if you could like, you get the ability to warp back really early on in the game, and it's much more of a like, yeah, sure you're, ow, yeah, sure you're trying to you know, avoid death at the hands of 1,000 monsters every night. But you're also trying to keep your base going. Because, yeah, I get the need for defenses, but it doesn't quite feel the same. I don't know. Let's see, boss is at about 800 to 840. Okay, so that's way up there then. I think I'm actually, let's see. It's nighttime. I think I'm gonna, or it's almost nighttime. I'm gonna go quickly, my gun should carry me through the night, especially with my new armor. My gun should carry me through the night, so what I'm gonna do is just plug the gaps. So this all fills up. Again. Let's see, might as well grab some of the iron as we go by. Oh good, there's an autosave right at nighttime. I appreciate that. Okay, I should probably stay away from my newly placed boxes, so nothing goes to destroy them. Okay, it does look like we are going to have quite a number of nasty customers coming my way. Luckily, luckily we never run out of ammo with this thing, so as long as I don't run out of health, we are set. Yeah, okay, they're destroying, the boxes I put down. This is kind of why I was like, I kind of wish the environment would adjust a little bit. This laser chain gun does not... Huh. Okay. I'm gonna get out of here. It's too close quarters and I'm getting mobbed. Filling in the lake bed seems like a good idea, but I'm gonna leave that for later when I'm, you know, not being pursued by a small horde of jerks. Do we want to be up here? No. I'm just going to escape to this lake. I have so much HP. It feels like... I like the idea of these new guns, but they are a little bit weaker than I thought they were going to end up being. It's the enemy armor, that's what's doing it. Because it almost seems like it's better to just slowly use this gun instead. And yeah, they're just chewing through the world. Oh. I thought he was... I thought he was quite dead. I guess maybe if like lake beds and whatnot would regenerate a little bit more, that would make a lot more sense. Just because, like, eventually, because of the enemy waves, everything's just going to be a giant pit. Or maybe if they didn't just take the shortest route, but they'd only dig through the world if absolutely necessary. I guess I always just feel bad in games like this and Terraria and whatnot, where the world eventually just looks like one huge series of craters by the time you're done with it. I was like, this game actually looked kind of nice when I started. Now it just looks like I killed everything. I mean, I did. There's still a bug down there. They dig fast, too. Crap. Yeah, look at them. Because, like, daytime starts and they're still going. I'm not even there anymore and they're still destroying. At least they don't do, like, tons of contact damage or something. They're still coming! Leave me alone! It's like already a couple hours into daytime. Go away! Okay. I know it's wasteful, but I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go fill this in so we actually have a nice couple of lakes. Because it's mostly filled. It fills pretty quick. Much easier to make the world look nice in Terraria. Yeah, there's more tools for it, honestly. This game is much more about exploiting your resources and then being punished for it a little bit. I'm gonna block that off just in case. I don't necessarily know where that leads. But I think this area has been successfully, sort of reclaimed. Because, yeah, we know for a fact, resources can kind of, regenerate around here, because that's how it, works down in the crystal biome. Oh, well. I mean, definitely a situation where it's, like, doesn't actually matter. I just actually liked to look at this place before I got here. Then when I got here, when the Fire Nation attacked, That's when it became problems. Oh, too high. Let's see, any thoughts on potentially playing Subnautica? Probably with the new expansion that they're coming out with. I don't know if I'll play it before. Well, we should actually probably... No, we want to grab that gas stone. But I've actually already played, Subnautica before, if you want to check my playlists. The only reason why I haven't come back to it yet is just time. It's kind of one of those where it's like, I played during one of the last patches before its full release. And so, like, apart from the, like, completion of the story, there's actually very little left in Subnautica that I care to see. Just because of, you know, how the game plays out. So it would be mostly the same as the last time I played it, with mild differences. And it's easier for me to just be like, alternatively, I could just play this when the Arctic expansion comes out. Because that's legitimately new things. Look at all those fish. They're now dead. Did you ever play Obzu? You guys really should probably check my playlists. They're there for a reason. They're there for you! Okay, so we know nothing about this side. I'm gonna go to the other section. For a second. Feel bad, I think I dug my way out of this too. Let's let that fill up, if we can. Honestly, I guess the other fix that I could kind of vaguely propose as far as ants just chewing through the world is only have, like, the ant monsters spawn in, like, have the retaliatory monsters spawn in their respective biomes. Like, I wouldn't mind it if there was a bunch of, like, flying monsters coming after me. You know, flies and whatnot. But it's a little odd that I've got ants effectively making the extreme rage journey from down below to nibble at me on the surface. Want to make a Avatar reference? Oh, yeah, I did. I'm actually a huge fan of Last Airbender. I didn't care much for Legend of Korra, admittedly, but I rather liked Airbender. It had style that most television shows didn't have at the time. You know, it managed to be a very heavy kids story without coming off as, like, boring. I don't know if there's a sky island above. We might want to just pick a different spot for a bit. Let's see, what about 7 Days to Die when the next patch releases? I'm probably gonna wait on 7 Days to Die. We played a bunch of it over the winter. And, like, you'd have to do a lot to really make 7 Days to Die different. It's kind of the same thing with Empyrean. I get emails regularly from the developers asking me to come back to the game, and I'm like, I'm just not sure, like, what has actually changed since the last time I played. And it's like, okay, the combat might be a bit different, or maybe there's some different enemies, or who knows? But generally I need, like, considerable differences to, like, really be interested. Because otherwise it just kind of ends up being the same series a second time around. In a not-so-interesting manner. Let's see. So I can make a ton of lightweight blocks. I'll just kind of get a bunch of both. I mean, worst comes to worst, we make an uber pyramid into the sky. I mean, that's kind of what worked for me earlier. We just have to find those sky islands. Unfortunately, they're not close enough to really, like... make my life easier. Okay, but yeah, Tower of Babel, pretty much. And hopefully, we'll get what we need here. Let's see. It also kind of... the other reason why I'm a little leery about going back to, 7 Days to Die is, when we did our 7 Days to Die series, we had Blow Up the Great to kind of help out, and he was a great help. I mean, not to be punny with his name, but like he straight up made like a massive difference in how our series operated. And he has since quit YouTube, so it's kind of like, I don't want to do it without him. One, because it would feel weird. Yeah, I'm not... We might actually have to go up the Sky Islands that we've already seen.